So now we will start with the second topic, that is digital to analog converter with R and 2R resistors. So it is also called as R2 2R ladder circuit. So it is used again to convert a binary or digital to analog output. So now, when I compare this circuit or this with the weighted resistor DAC, the change is that in the weighted DAC we are using different resistors as the input, but here it only allows us to use two different values of resistors. So we call them as R and 2R, okay, and these resistors are connected in such a way that they look like a ladder. Hence it is also known as R2 2R ladder circuit of digital to analog converter. Here we are going to discuss a 4-bit digital to analog converter. So that's why we are going to use 4-bit binary inputs, that is from B0 to B3, where B0 is used as a LSB, that is least significant bit, and B3 is used as an MSB, which is most significant bit. So and another important thing, here the output value V0 is determined by this expression. So this expression represents that. So minus sign indicates we are going to use inverting amplifier, and here all the inputs are added. So we are going to use inverting summing amplifier to find this output voltage V0. So we will discuss how we got this as B3 by 2R, B2 by 4R, B1 by 8R and B0 by 16R. Okay. So these values of R depends on the circuit which we are going to choose to convert digital to analog conversion. So now we will move on to that circuit. So to find out why we return the equation V0 in that fashion. So first thing, so now look at the circuit. Here this is a inverting amplifier because the inputs are connected for the inverting terminal. So these are the inputs here which are B0, B1, B2 and B3. So these are the inputs and these are the resistors which are connected in the ladder type. And now, so this is the feedback resistor RF connected from the input to the output, and the non-inverting terminal is connected to ground here. Now we will focus on this circuit so that we can find out the output values. Okay. So here in this circuit, B0, B1 and B2. So these are directly connected to ground here. So B1, B2, sorry B0, B1 and B2, they are connected to ground, whereas B3 is connected to the plus 5 volts. Okay. So now where B3 is the MSB, B0 is the LSB. So the total input binary which is given here is, so like nothing but 1 0 0 0. Okay. So this, for this binary input we will find out the binary output, sorry the digital, sorry analog output. So to find out the analog output for the given binary input, okay, so first thing we need to find out the equivalent resistance value at this side, then we will find out the total output at this side. Okay. So now we will start like this. So now here B0, B1 and B2 are connected to ground. So now we have to find out the equivalent resistance value using Thevenin's equivalent resistance. Okay. So now look at the circuit. So at this side, so here 2R and 2 are connected in parallel. So we know that the Thevenin's equivalent resistance formula is nothing but RTH is equals to R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2, right. So using this formula we need to find out the resistance across these two. So now based on that, here the resistance across these two is nothing but, so we can write RTH equals to, only both resistors are 2R, we can write it as 2R into 2R divided by 2R plus 2R. So now here, now the total value becomes here, so the total value here So RTH equals to, we can write it as 4R square divided by 2R plus 2R, that is 4R. So this 4 and square and R get cancelled. So what we left is only R now. Okay. So now the total value of these two is R. So that R is connected in series with R. So again it becomes what? 2R. So that we can say that like this. So don't get confused here, it's very simple. Now the total value of this is nothing but R, which is connected in series for this. So this is nothing but again R. So this R and R are in series. So we can write this as the total resistance RTH across this is R plus R. So it is nothing but again 2R. So now at this point again it is 2R if it is connected in series. So again this 2R is again parallel with this 2R. So again becomes what? R itself. So like this, again this R which is determined is connected in series with this R. So again becomes 2R. So at this node again we will get it as, if I determine the equivalent resistance, again it becomes R here. So that R again becomes in series with this R. So again becomes 2R. So that is shown in this circuit. So this circuit is nothing but, this RTH is nothing but 2R. This is the remaining 2R which is shown in this circuit. Okay. So using Thevenin's equivalent resistance, we have find out the RTH here is 2R and this is another 2R which is connected here. And this is B3 which is connected to the plus 5 volt. This is B3 which is connected to the plus 5 volt. So that is what shown here. So now, so this is the one circuit which we got here, which has two resistors 2R and 2R and one plus 5 volt. So what we need to find now, what will be the voltage across this node. Okay. So that we have to find out using Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So now I will draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, just replacing these values properly. Okay. So now to do that, what I am going to do now, I will draw this circuit again. So nothing but, this is 5 volt, nothing but B3 which I have used, that is 5. So this is 5 volt which is B3. Here for that R2 is connected, the another 2R which is connected to ground here. So we need to find out what will be the voltage across this, that is called as VTH. So this is B3 which is equals to what? 5 volts here. So this is again 2R, this is again 2R. Okay. So now this is the circuit. So for this we need to find the VTH value. So to determine the VTH value across this resistor, so using Thevenin's equivalent which we already known, so we can write for this as VTH is equals to, okay, so here that is B3, that is nothing but 5 volts here. So B3 into 2R divided by 2R plus 2R, right? This you already know, Thevenin's equivalent voltage, VCC into R2 divided by R1 plus R2, the same thing I am done here. So if I solve this, okay, if I solve this, so this is becomes 4R, okay. So now I will rewritten like this. So here this can be written as VTH equals to, so B3 that is 5 volts into 2R, so divided by 4R here, okay. So this R get cancelled, this 2, this becomes 2. What I got is B3 by 2 now. So VTH now can be written as, so VTH is nothing but B3 by 2 now. So this is the voltage, okay, across the 2R resistor.